Electric cars are often seen as the heroes of the green revolution. No gas, no emissions, no problem, right? But what if we told you that electric vehicles don't save energy the way you think they do? In this video, we're going to break down the real energy story behind EVs, from battery production to electricity generation, and uncover the hidden trade-offs most people never consider. The mainstream narrative is simple. Gasoline cars burn fuel. Electric vehicles run on electricity. Electricity is cleaner, so EVs must be better. And to be fair, on paper, that's mostly true. EVs emit less CO2 over their lifetime compared to gas-powered cars. But when we talk about saving energy, we have to go beyond tailpipes and look at the entire system, from production to disposal. Because while EVs shift emissions away from city streets, they don't make energy magically disappear. Building an electric car, especially the battery, takes a lot of energy. Here's why. Lithium-ion batteries require lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite, all mined, processed, and shipped across the world. Manufacturing a single EV battery can generate 30 to 70% more emissions than building a traditional car engine. In fact, the production phase of an EV is significantly more energy-intensive than that of a gasoline car. A 2021 report by Volvo found that producing an electric vehicle emits 70% more CO2 than producing a gas-powered car, mostly because of the battery. Of course, EVs can make up for this over time, but that leads to our next point. Your electric car is only as clean as the grid that charges it. If you plug in your EV in Norway, where almost all electricity is renewable, that's a win. But if you're in a region where the grid runs on coal or natural gas, your EV may not be much cleaner than a hybrid. In the US, like about 60% of electricity still comes from fossil fuels. So charging your EV at night, when solar power drops off, often means pulling electricity from natural gas or even coal plants. And let's not forget, power plants are not 100% efficient. Electricity transmission loses 5 to 10% of energy. Charging a battery and running a motor also wastes energy. So while EVs have no tailpipe, the emissions might just be happening upstream. EVs are more efficient, no doubt. A typical gasoline car converts only about 20% of fuel energy into movement. Electric cars, closer to 70 to 80%. But this doesn't tell the full story when you include energy lost in electricity generation, battery charging and discharging losses, climate impact of producing EVs in the first place. So yes, EVs are more efficient while driving, but the total energy life cycle is more complicated than it looks. Also, batteries need rare minerals, and mining isn't free. Mining lithium and cobalt takes huge amounts of water, massive diesel-powered machines, significant land disruption, labor conditions that are often ethically questionable. For example, producing 1 ton of lithium can use up to 500,000 gallons of water, devastating for dry regions like Chile. So, while EVs reduce oil dependency, they increase dependency on other resources, each with its own environmental footprint. Now, let's be clear. Electric vehicles still beat gasoline cars in terms of long-term emissions and energy use, especially when powered by clean energy. Over time, most EVs offset their higher production emissions within 1 to 2 years of use. After that, they continue to pollute less. But the point is this: they don't magically save energy. They shift energy use and create new challenges in return. The real energy problem is overconsumption. Here's a controversial thought. Maybe the problem isn't just what powers our cars, but how many cars we have. Replacing every gas car with an electric one won't solve traffic, sprawl, or overconsumption. It's still energy intensive to build and maintain millions of cars, even clean ones. Instead, we might save more energy by investing in public transportation, walkable cities, bike infrastructure, smarter urban planning. Because even the greenest car is still a car, taking up space, using materials, and requiring energy. So, do electric cars save energy? Yes, but not in the simple, clean-cut way many believe. They are better than gasoline cars, especially when paired with clean electricity, but they still come with hidden energy costs, mining challenges, and environmental trade-offs. If we truly care about sustainability, we need to go beyond just replacing engines and rethink how we move, how we build cities, and how much energy we really need to use. Because the future isn't just electric, it needs to be efficient, fair, and thoughtfully designed. If you found this video insightful, give it a like and hit subscribe. We cover the deeper truths behind tech, energy, and the modern economy, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. Thanks for watching.